Oh yeah, so you can do that. Lol. Shadows pulled up in real time. 7 days. Jesus. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, actually. Chocolate. They could do us some chocolate here. We could do us some food to cook. Like, it's not going to help us much. We don't have a lot of money, so we'll see how this goes. I may not get that. That watch time is blessed. That didn't pull up properly, did it? That brought up yourself. That's hilarious. I wonder if I can change that. Hold on. Let me see if I can do that for you. Maybe it depends on who's doing it. Let's see, blessed. Do I need to do anything else? It's just at watch time. Yeah, all right. Okay. Try that. I don't know if that needs to bring up anything. Maybe because he's not currently in chat. Maybe that's how that works. Because it wouldn't pull you up initially. I don't know, man. It's got beef. It's got beef with Bless. 0 seconds now. Bless has watched the fuck out of me. Let's see. Components. Yes. I need components so badly. I have only a few advanced components. How do you feel about leather? I have a lot of leather. Like, so much leather. Wool. I have so much wool. I could do with some more steel. I mean, I don't need it, but Jesus Christ, they're not going to have that kind of money. You want some tribal wear. I'm not going to take beer. I know they could recreation on that, but they could also, like, just get drunk. Clothes would be good. I'm going to get you guys some clothing. Just because we have a lot of naked people that have beef with it. Black pants, sure. Let's see. I have a poor bedroll. I guess you guys can take the normal ones. This isn't helping their situation with, like, having so much money. But I guess we're going to buy a lot of things. Light level bedroll, cloth bedroll, double. I don't need to, but still table. We have a shit ton of money. I might actually not sell the wool. Not sell the plain leather. That's helping. Not sell light leather. Helping a bit as much. That's close. All right. Tell you what, that's a little bit. Let me stack that back up and let me get some stuff. Got nudist camp or something? No, I took in a lot of people, and the people that I've sent up here have kind of run out of good gear. Like, or whatever they've got is basically wasting off of them at this point. So I might take the eggs for cooking those just because I have the fucking money for it. Why not? I'm not going to get a huge amount of money for this, but I am going to take a lot of their shit and get rid of some of my stuff. I don't need chem fuel and all sorts of stuff, but it's fine. We're getting it. I think it's because you use blessed instead of, the blessed. All right. That's a good point. Hold up. Let me try it. Let me try it again. I kind of forgot about the, because I'm always just like blessed. I like how it doesn't bring it up though. Is it underscore the blessed? Hold on. I can't see. I think it is. And that. Try that. It's 4 days and 10 hours. There you go. That one worked. Alright, let me save some shit. I bought some stuff. Alright. This has been so fucking peaceful because, like, I've been literally playing at, like, normal speed this whole time through winter. For once. Like, normally I'm just running on 3 speed and, like, trying to, like, bust through the seasons, but it's given me a bit more time to actually, like, build everything up properly. What is getting built up here? Something is happening. This is about 5 days total. That kind of makes sense. That one over there is about 12 hours. That kind of makes sense because I think you just followed a couple of weeks ago. I think it was, 18 days or something like that. 18 days and 18 hours. It's only like a couple of weeks ago. That's a pretty solid effort. I'm so tempted to build my PC already. You know you've got to wait until it fully thaws. You said that yourself. Don't go back on it. Don't break it. Don't do the thing. All right, this is basically cleared out. And move this. So I tend to lag sometimes. Yeah, but that's kind of normal though. Like I've always said, like, you guys, I want you to put like your personal lives and stuff like that, like your real world lives ahead of stream. Like my stream should be second priority to real life. Like it really should. It should never be first. Even though that's really sweet if you want to try to do that and stuff, but I fully understand, like, everybody has real world commitments and stuff like that, and I try not to have, like, I don't know, I try not to, like, have you guys feel pressured to be here when you've got other things that you need to do and stuff. Like, you shouldn't have to be here. What's that thought? Yeah, so Shadow ordered a PC, and he's currently in a snowing area, so his PC is quite cold. There's a little bit of issues with, I think he was saying that if he starts working on it before it reaches like room temperature, it can have some condensation issues, which might fuck up the case a bit. So, and or any parts and stuff that he might decide to put into it. So it's better just to wait with that one. That's what I typically do. I leave lurk and go do things since I go live around 1 p.m. my time, I'm usually busy. That makes sense. That's probably a smart idea. Yeah, see, I didn't know anything about the snow stuff until Shadow had mentioned it. It's like, I'm not anywhere near snow. I don't want that to get... Hold up, let's get rid of that. There you go. So this was a prison. For anybody that's new in, I had 2 prisons on this colony. We are in the process of deconstructing this. This is my colony Asora, and this location is Settlement, and this location is Qulin. And so we're in the process of deconstructing this place. It was huge. I also want to do something like this in the next location with a grow room in the center. I need to remember that because I think that'll look really nice instead of having like an area in there. And that'll look very cool. But yeah, I've deconstructed almost all of up here. I've deconstructed most of down here. I'm moving all of this. I know I'm moving it into a fridge, but I really don't care. And then we've got like our 1 pen now active. We've only got 1, and we've taken out the second line of fence as well. Do not understand all of this. That's okay. Like, the thing that gets me though, Wafer, is like, you understand Dwarf Fortress for fuck's sake, and yet I find RimWorld so much easier, but Dwarf Fortress you find so much easier than this, and I'm like, holy crap. It's so complicated. These 2 chairs, good, and yeah, no, they can all just go. Yeah, I don't know. The other thing too is I think I also just don't take the time to like explain what the fuck I'm doing half the time. That is such a sus name though. Oh yeah, it is. Look, the other thing too is RimWorld can be played like hundreds of thousands of different ways, depending on what kind of mods, DLCs, playstyle, colonies, people, perks, anything. So even if you get to know one person's RimWorld, you may not necessarily understand the next person's. That's why it's very hard to raid out from a fucking RimWorld game. I'll normally choose to like raid people I know instead, because like I either know what they're doing or I know their game style, and I know you guys will have like some kind of an idea of it. These ones I might move as well. So I understand Old Dwarf Fortress. The new one is confusing to me. Is it just command line graphics? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, didn't they only change the graphics in the game? Instead I was playing a new one again. I got fresher digging stairs. So you mean like the different load-ins, like different worlds versus the actual game? That makes sense. Also, if anybody's wondering why I'm putting my workbenches in my hospital, it's because I'm deconstructing and I just need to push everything I can up into this one corner. Let me show you. Of power. So this one little area is one area of power. And I just need them to have 1 grid left when we're ready to just up and leave. So I leave behind the least amount of resources I can, which means pulling all of this shit up this way and putting it somewhere. I'll find room. I'll shove like all my food stuff somewhere. I'm sure of it. There's nothing wrong with dusty workbench next to operating table. Not at all. Not in a sterile room. Like, it's only costs a few people some legs. Don't worry about it. Also, hilariously enough, I had to look up what the fuck a femur was earlier because I like legitimately couldn't fucking remember. Look, we're up to 32,000 pemmican, so that's doing great. 2,200. Package 5. That could do better. Where is... Oh, there's my meals. Got 3,500. That's good. I've got medicine in here. Like, they've got stuff, and now that they're starting to plant out, now that it's starting to warm up, it's still -5 outside, so even though they're planting, as long as it doesn't snow, these should grow. Like, not grow, they should get planted and not get wiped. So that should be fine. So what are we doing for wildlife? Like a grizzly bear. This one's wildlife. Please take me there. Yeah, we got a red fox. I did see that earlier, I just didn't register it. So yeah, we should have some chickens now. Yeah, there we go. There's a juvenile rooster. How's my animals going? I forgot to check this compared to the other one, but I've got 5. That should be 5. Alright, I think most of my males are 5 or 2. I used to keep them as exclusively 2, and that was a bit of a problem. Because all it takes is somebody having a slaughtering mood, and then boom, you got no animals to breed. And as for female animals and stuff, we have fixed up the horse situation. So we had like 119 horses earlier here, and most of them were male. I think 5 of them were female, and I was like, that was wrong. But yeah, it should be fine. There should be auto-culling now. To have a steady supply of horse meat. And salting spree. That is so different. I want to make specific stairs that go up and down this game for me, and I missed what's a D for dig, and I hate the M for mine. Building is even worse. Grizzly bear revenge. They'll be fine, probably. It's Byro. Manatee's having a food binge. Look, we got enough food. It's fine. I hate using mouse. Look, I found Dwarf Fortress was a fucking nightmare with the mouse. I couldn't figure out what way I wanted to deal with that shit. What are you doing? Hunting a rabbit. I love how... Okay, we talked about this earlier. So they've got 2 options. A, stand behind a fence, shoot through the fence, and then shoot the animal. Or B, go over the fence and shoot the animal. And they always choose A, destroy the fence. I read that as... Oh, man. No, I doubt that's the case. Here's a Fernandez. You're down to 13. You're getting there. We've got a couple of prisons going on. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll be 5. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Have you got a psychic pulsar? Oh, you're back here. Have you got... We got a gorilla. A waver. Got a gorilla. Grey hump, scorer. Look, Corpsey, do you mind? One of these guys have got to be able to trade, right? I'm still looking for either Bless, Tryan, or... We've had 2 shadows tonight, and both of them have been complete duds. So I'll get there eventually. I'll find one for you guys, don't you worry. It may have heaps of food, but the real question is, do I have coffee? I don't have the coffee mod, Grim. You know that. I know that every game that you've got has literally coffee crops and coffee, and I don't have coffee. Which is why, I don't know, your character here is actually pretty chipper. Oh yeah, you should be this one. Yeah, there you are. Look, you're only like a little bit stressed, Grim. Look, it's going up too. Just social, what's your needs? You're in minor pain, you slept in the cold, you slept outside, disturbed sleep, you ate without a table, God fucking forbid, Grim. Recreationally satisfied, so you've played some games, and you've got an impressive dining room. Not that you used a table. God forbid you use a table in the impressive dining room, Grim. It's just a keybind. Sometimes I have to use the mouse to get to specific menus. Yeah, it's like that with Dwarf Fortress, so... Why is the mouse bad? You only play with consoles. The mouse in Dwarf Fortress is inverted, and it scrolls through the different layers of the earth. So it can be fun. It can be really fun. Because you go to like zoom in psychologically if you're not familiar with playing the game recently. You go to zoom in and you just scroll through like 8 layers of the fucking mountain, or you end up somewhere in the sky. It's great. Is it Pat's Crib? That's funny. I normally double the size of the coffee field compared to the food field. That doesn't surprise me, though. Let's see. Box meat. Let's get some food in here. I need, like, vegetables for them, though. But we'll get that soon enough. We'll get that as summer rolls in. So I use only keyboard. The old one and new, but sometimes practice for the new one. Let's see. You don't have that. I will take more medicine. What else have you got? I don't want wood. Anything else? Not really. All right. Well, I'm here to make some money, and it's post-winter, so how's about all of my, like, various jumpers and shit? The other thing, too, I could just sell... Oh, that's actually a bit much. I could sell some of the furs and shit, but I don't want to. It's close enough. See if there's something in here for about $100. Not quite 100. I need like about 50, I think. Something like you. Not that many. Too much. Too much by just a tiny fucking bit. There we go. Fuck yeah. All the fucking money. It's mine now. I play Fortress. Yeah, no, I played Dwarf Fortress briefly. I probably won't be streaming that ever again. I don't have time to learn it, and it's got a very steep learning curve if you've never played it. Once you learn it, apparently it's great. It's a really great game, but the learning curve on it's so fucking sharp. It's just too much while I'm, like, learning a whole heap of other stuff, like, you know, streaming and all sorts of other stuff, learning other programs and shit. Alright, I could probably get rid of the center room. I can't move them, but I could probably leave that. So let's get rid of a roof in here. I'm watching it played, but not playing it myself. Yeah, I get that. Alright, let's remove all of this. I knew it was hard to learn for me. Look, it's hard for me to learn in general. Alright. So all of this is going to come outside, and that's fine. Actually, I want to take up from the corners, just not that end. Yeah, I'll do it. So we'll leave this part still a corner, and we'll get rid of the roof in here. Just like that. This will open up, and I'll remove the floors and shit too. Might as well. Like that. I love the fact, I've said this a couple times, I love the fact that I took the time to build all this shit, and now I'm literally just digging everything up. It is somewhat difficult to just tear up everything that you spent, like, months building. But yeah, it's fine. I'll have to do it a couple of times more before we get to the off-world ship anyway. Alright, so leave that, and let's check on my animals. They should all be, like, relatively starving because nobody decided to feed them this year. We had food, except nobody decided to feed them. So that was great. We did lose a few. So I can't wait till I get back to Satisfactory without lagging this time. Yeah, with more powerful, with all the more powerful gear, it shouldn't be as bad. I've got a heap of ducklings. Get rid of that sheep. Get rid of the animals that are down. I should have probably done a fresh count. We did lose a lot of animals last week. We had like 250 at this location, I think. It might have been in total, actually. I think that was... Don't kill those. Don't kill those. I think it was in total. Oh, somebody died next to my ear. That's fantastic. Yeah, no, it'd be interesting to see how your games go after all the upgrade shadow. There we go. Alright. So we'll cull those. Chalky's in a daze. 10 people are loitering because we don't have certain buildings. That's fine, though. That's sometimes great games. I think that's just a general expression of playing games, so wafer. It'd be great if you guys could remove that. Let's see. I need another one of these. Need one like about here. Yeah. The 32 frames staggers are not tolerated. That staggers are not tolerated in this kingdom. Depends what you do in Satisfactory. Realistically, it really depends what the fuck you're doing in Satisfactory. I'm getting rid of all these here, unless they're like excellent. That's excellent. Okay. They're kind of in shit quality, so that one can go. That one can go. This one can uninstall, and that one can uninstall. I will just sell these eventually. That can go. That's obviously been rebuilt. Let's see, these are pretty fucked up. I have plain leather. I just don't have anybody that's interested in repairing it. Alright. I understand why I don't want to learn Dwarf Fortress. It frustrates me so much. Yeah, I think the other thing too is it's very hard to learn a game while you're streaming. Like, you've got to rely on a lot of people actually being like on the same wavelength for the game that you're playing and how to help you with it. So, and that's not one, it's like with RimWorld, everybody plays it differently, so I can't expect to get the same kind of running logic from like 2 to 3 people at a time. Also, I find most animals have annoying death cry. Look, I find that the bucks have the most hilarious death cry. Like, they literally sound shocked that they died. I love it. It's great. Look, Kimmy's fucking stark naked. Stop being naked, Kimmy. Let's see. What else we got here? I've got to get rid of this line. I've got to build up that. So what I decided to do tonight is I made it 1 row longer and 1 row in here as well. But I'm not taking it outwards. I'll be taking it inwards. So that'll be some shit to deal with later. And moving doors over and all that crap. Oh, Nightwolf's woken up. I wasn't quite sure if you, like, if you'd wake up anytime soon, Nightwolf. No. All the pats for Nightwolf. All the pats and face smushies. I need a new door. Food binge and exotic goods trader. Is this the one here? Yeah. All right, hold up. Who have we got? I'm not specifically wanting to take them, but if I ever fucking see like Blast or Tyran or somebody like that walk in here, I don't give a fuck if they're my ally. It'd be like with Grim. It's too fucking rare not to take. Labia, please. Go and do a trade. Ah. So I'll leave you to do that. Hopefully we can get a couple of what is it? Not the psychic shock lances. That would be great. But also I'd really love to get psychic soup pulses. That would be great too. The wags how happily receives pats and ruffles. Rests head on prolix lap, snuggle sleeping lady wolf and wolf flush. No. I'm giving you heaps of pats, Nightwolf. By the way, games that are coming out are mostly sport related. I don't care for them. It's games in general. What's it? Games. I'm not a big fan of sports games either. I can't really stand to watch them or play them. Like, I don't know. I'm sure that there's probably some exceptions to that out there, but I'm not a real, like, I'm not a fan of watching sport as to begin with. So, like, trying to, like, play a game that involves it, like, I've got no investment there. There are, like, the only exception is, like, exercise games. I don't mind those, but I don't have any of those either. Let's see. Components. I need those here. Glitter World Medicine. Psychic. Soothe Pulsar. That's what we need. Crafting a social, maybe. Pain Stopper. Bionic Spine. One of those laying around wouldn't be bad. Alright. What do we got? I have gold for some fucking reason. I've got a spare TV. A telescope. Yes. Alright, let's see. That's a lot of money. I've got a lot of animals. How do you feel about animals? How do you feel about 17 horses? How do you feel about that? Because that's like a lot. I don't even need to try with that. What have you got? You got a chinchilla. I'm not going to take that. What else can I take from you? Advanced components. I don't need plasteel. I seriously don't need the trainer things. The heart would be great to have laying around, but... Okay. I don't need to sell you 17 horses, but at least we're getting somewhere. Wax tail was snuggling Sleepy Lady Wolf and Plush. No. I'm patting your ears, just so you know. Let's see that. And... yeah, alright. I'll do it. So you guys can have, like, I don't know, half a dozen horses. They'll do. I'm going to slowly move these up. We've got 2 prisons up here. We fixed up the prisons. So that was nice. I still don't have electricity or any of that shit. I've got 2 proper hospital beds. I've got 2 proper wooden beds. I've got a table that they can eat at. God forbid they ever fucking use it. I've got... this one isn't ready yet because I am running out of marble. Unfortunately. I've got these 2 prisons down here. and that was going pretty well. Fernandez is the only person left that I have to kind of recruit, which is good. Let's see what else. They're heading off. I'm gonna have some coffee, maybe watch some movie or play games. Don't know yet. Take care of Pollock and chat. No worries, Grim. Thanks for coming and stopping by. Falls asleep like a sleepy lady wolf. Wolf puffs, kiss pats, ear ruffles. No, such a sleepy wolf. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move all of this stuff down by 1. I'm gonna leave this as a circle. I'm gonna probably pull this area out and make this just a big circular area. I'm thinking halve it and make a dining room, and then halve it and make a recreational room. I think that will be about enough space for those 2 things. That'll be right next to food. I don't really have, like, they haven't moved this yet. They're thinking about it. Maybe one year we'll get there. I don't want these doors. Oh no, that's the electricity underneath it. That's fine. I'm trying to move these various benches the fuck out of their bedrooms so people stop fucking waking them up. Let's see. I'm going to just say suspend making things right now so that actually gets moved. Actually, Anesana, are you going to sleep? You're uninstalling that. How's about, can you uninstall this? Making package survival meal into inventory. What about, I'll tell you what, Anesan, why does it cannot work on electric stove? Blueprint reserved by Bear. Well, Bear's coming up, so hopefully maybe somebody fucking does it. I think what's happened is every time somebody wants to come and move it, somebody's cooking on it. So, and Bear's over there. The lies. It's alright. We'll get some Taylor benches in here. I've got, where are they going to be? Those are wooden. Those are cooking. I think the Taylor benches are going to be down this corner. I think it's going to be here and there for the Taylor benches because that's machining, electric smithy. Yeah, Taylor bench. Yeah, this is the corner for that. And this will be like research and brewery and drug lab and all the mechanical, or not like powered stuff because I don't really have anything that can power over here. Also, I didn't actually mention this, but I'll be carving this out to a moon shape on this one. So, you know how last time we had the heart and the heart got broken? Got decimated? So, yeah, this time we're going to have a moon. So, I just thought I'd let you guys know. I'll dig that out eventually. But I fucking forgot. I did that weeks ago. I forgot to tell you guys about that for ages. This one will have a moon, so we'll have heart moon. It'll make it easier to differentiate the maps for people that like have trouble with pronouncing the names of them and stuff. Is like the first map with the heart, second one with the moon, stuff like that. Damn moon. Oh my god. I'm gonna have people like fucking shadows howling at it already. I thought somebody was keeping you up the other day because they were howling at the moon. Get rid of that horse. Alright, what else is there going on? I still don't know what's going on with these rooms. I'll get there eventually. I'm still trying to make bedrooms. I've got 3 sets of them made or designed. I should say designed, realistically. But this place is designed. And I've got this one over here is also designed and in place. This is the only one up here that's actually made. And they are using it. I'm slowly kicking them out of, like, the bedrolls that they've got. Like, nobody's using that yet. Like, they have to go to the furthest fucking corner of the map. Like, that close to the edge of the map. Like, literally there's shit up here that they're not bringing in either. Hold up. I know you guys are asleep. I don't want you to forswear it. I want you to haul it. Why is everything so far away? Because, give me a second, I'll just explain. I've got an idea to have them more spread out. What was it? There was a moon self keeping me up. This is a fat white kale fetish is. What the fuck? That's so weird. Alright, let me just get them to come up here and grab everything. And then I'll sort of give like a little bit of an explain. You can't do hauling. Can't do hauling either. Maybe we can bring some of the food and like expensive shit in. Roll's having a sad wander. I think Gerbil's having a tantrum. God forbid our Gerbils have tantrums. Let's see. A philosophical question, or whatever. Whatever do you mean? Oh, No, it's about the base. All right, that should be everything allocated. Okay, so unlike, say, with this base where everything was kind of centered and we had kind of like some stuff down here and we had it mirror kind of flipped up here, and then we had like pens and stuff. So when you have a really, really large base, there's no real point in having everything close together. It's like if I really wanted to have a hyper super effective base, I could have literally just like a square quadrant with beds all around the outside and like various workbenches inside, dining rooms and stuff like that. I could literally just have a cube in the middle of the map, and that would be great. But I don't see the point in that. So I like having like a slightly more aesthetic base that's like problematic in different ways. So for instance, I've got my 2 hospitals on this map. I've got a work area. Sorry, I've got fridge, and then I've got my work areas and stuff like that. I had bedding, and I think we had all of our other workbenches and stuff up here. And then we had the rec area down here, some other workbenches. We had storage and stuff like that. So to a degree, some things were sort of close, but it still would be like half an hour's walk between this building for them, I think. I think it's half an hour. And it's still like a good hour or so to the edge of the map. So that was not a great choice for starting a map. Like, I built very big for an idea of long term with the map. When you're starting out, having everything a lot closer, like having these 2 together and having a lot of things in here makes a lot more sense. That's it. I do not like cubes. You need the hexagons, the besticons, like circles. Everything is so far away because the universe is expanding, kind of. On this map, I had a different mindset with it. Let's see if Prolific Mirthless gets me. I never said he didn't. So on this one, what I'm doing instead is their bedrooms are out in the corner of the maps, right? So every day starts with them being as far out as possible. I'm thinking about making these like workbench areas or something like that initially. I had grow rooms out here, so anybody that's working on a grow room is literally just coming out to it. They'll probably want to wander down to get food and shit, but all of like the animals are trapped in the middle area, so I don't have to worry about them being off to a side and then roaming and shit. Like I've got double fences, double fences, so hopefully we stop that shit. I've got quadruple storage locations. 2 of these will probably get air conditioned. 2 of them probably won't. I'll have probably duplicate like cooking areas, give or take. I thought about making that like dining rooms and stuff like that. So the general idea was, with this place, a lot of their bedrooms were kind of like central localized around everything. And so if I ask somebody that, say, woke up here like McJolly to go and tame an animal over in this pen, she's got to walk fucking forever. Whereas in this one, they start their day off like a fucking mile from the colony. So it's just a fucking incentive to walk in and get some shit done, you know? I just feel sorry for whoever has the furthest fucking bed, because they've got to walk so fucking far away to get to sleep. Also, that is a shit quality bed. That's a poor quality bed, and Gerbil's destroying his. How if would you be if I started to call you Eminem? Please. Oh my god. The funny thing is, when I hear Eminem, I think of Hell of a Boss. Just like the M&Ms on that. So my brain would immediately just think that you're a demon couple that are like murderers, fucking assassins and whatnot. That's what my brain would take it as. But yeah, considering we're now in fucking spring, we're in spring, everything should start getting planted. This place should have a massive abundance of plants by summer, hopefully. And then we'll stockpile a whole heap of food. We've got 31,000 pemmican, we've got 3,000 meals, we've got 2,000. The survival meals haven't really been going up or down, I noticed. So the only thing I could do is probably change over from pemmican to survival meals. I'm going with like the longer meals so that they can travel with it. But as soon as we're actually out of snow, I should set up, now that I think about it, because it'll take them a little bit. I'll set up. Actually, no, I'll do that fucking next week. We're like right on the cusp of shit. I'll set up next week that a caravan gets sent out with more resources. I need marble. I need components. Steel's doing okay, but I need like shit to build. I need some of the workbenches brought up